Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Happy Monday to you. Friday, I didn't get a chance to do a video. I was slightly green on Friday. I did two different accounts. I did the 200K account and then I did the 50K account. The 200K account, which is pretty much like a practice eval account that I do, I did really well in it actually. I think it was $120, something like that. So I'm like, you know what? I got some confidence. It's Friday. I'm happy. Let's keep going. I did the 50K account, and I want to say I was like $25 profitable. It really wasn't much. The real moves had kind of gone and fizzled out, but I did capitalize a little bit on the 50K account that I'm working on trying to pass with Trade the Pool, so that way this account can get funded, which is the main goal for prop firms. If you have questions about prop firms, especially Trade the Pool, send them my way. I would love to answer questions regarding that. And yeah, it's a pretty cool way to get funded in the markets with very little minimal risk involved. In fact, the risk that you are involving when you are essentially working through an eval is the price of the eval. So all of the other money, everything else that you're playing with is the firms, which is absolutely wonderful. Let me get into today's action. And to be honest, it really wasn't too much. It has been a choppy day in the markets. And at one point, I was only up 60 cents. 60 cents, that's right. Let me show you what I did right now. You can see my P&L is $12.59. So I am green today, if you want to really call that green. Hey, it's better than red, right? 12 bucks. 12 bucks can get you what, like 2.5 gallons of gas in the Midwest or something like that. So yeah, not much to write home about. The success rate in this 50K account is 85%. That's good. My risk to reward ratio needs some work. Definitely need to start working on that a little bit better, a little bit more. But let me show you what I did. So MU, traded MU this morning. Like I said, not much was going on. Pretty darn choppy, honestly. I was even tempted not to trade. Here it was Monday, coming off the weekend. Had a pretty stressful weekend, actually. Spent some time in the hospital with one of my kids. Everything's good. Everything's fine now. So it appears that there's some recovery going on. So I think things are on the up and up with that. But my mind's been scattered, and coming into the markets today, I was just thinking it might just be a no trade day. I might watch the markets. So I did more observing today than I did do trading. I only took 4 trades, as I can just show you here. So $3.41 for MU. Why? Because I only did 4 shares. That's all. I just wanted to kind of dip my toe in and just give it a little whirl, see what happens. So that was a baby green. And then I went over to DRAM. Got $12.20, and I said, okay, cool. What was that, like about 15 bucks? I'm happy. Well, I said, I'm going to do one more trade. I'm going to do one more. It's always the one where you say, I'm going to do one more. You probably shouldn't. I know this about myself. This is true almost about anyone that I've talked to in trading. When they say, I'm just going to do one more, it typically doesn't end too well. And it didn't. I went back into DRAM pretty quick, went to the short side, and lost $15. And at that point, I was 60 cents positive for the day. And I said, I'm done. And I was for about, an hour. And I decided, I was watching MU, and I said, you know what, I'm going to short this. And so I did. I shorted it, and I waited around for a long time. I was not in profit for a long time with MU. It finally did come back my way. I got nearly $12 on the trade. So for a total of $12.59 today, I walked away and said, this could have been a no-trade day. I did not have to do any of this. And so, yep, I left it at that. Let me show you the one trade that I did okay in here with DRAM. I'll show you 80 shares. 80 shares in DRAM, went in at 916, which is representative of this candle right here. Let me scroll in a little bit closer to you. While I'm watching DRAM, of course, I'm watching MU because it is an ETF that is correlated with MU, SanDisk, and Samsung for sure, SK Hynix. So, I was pretty much just saying, I'm going to watch MU. There's a lot of repeated pattern that goes on, but you are not facing as much risk because it doesn't move up and down as crazy. It's not as volatile as MU. And I felt like I had a good kind of understanding of which direction DRAM was headed when I got into this particular short. So I get in at 916. I added to my position. I went 40 shares, so I'm in at 80 shares, and then I sell out of my position at 919. Could have waited around for sure. Could have waited down until 923 when we broke VWAP, and then we consolidated for a little while. But that's okay. Again, today might as well have been a no trade day. Honestly, I could have just not done anything. And as I look right now, here we are getting pretty close to the close of the day. I'm just seeing numbers that they're just slightly down. Pretty boring. Looks like MU is back. It's negative, but barely. We keep kind of playing in this 870 zone with MU today. Not much is going on, honestly. It's just not exciting today. Looks like SpaceX is above the IPO price, so woohoo with that. My little baby 5 shares that I'm holding as a swing with the IPO price that I bought it. Great, wonderful. I'm up almost $3. I'm up almost $3 a share. Yay. Well, we'll see where that goes. I really wasn't expecting SpaceX to come back, honestly, and do what it has done. And holy cow. SpaceX has been a stair-stepper for the last, several minutes, 30 minutes or so. This thing has just this has got to be driving shorts crazy. People so want SpaceX to fall. I've seen so many comments. SpaceX doesn't do anything. It's a fake company, blah, blah, blah. Look, guys, come on. It's Elon Musk's company. Do you really think this thing's going to crash and burn? There's more behind it than just what they do as a company. There is reputation. There is persona involved here. And, of course, there's Starlink, right? So I don't know. I don't think it's fair to discount SpaceX. It's not the worst company in the world. Are they really going to go to the moon and do a bunch of space stations and do all that kind of guru kind of stuff? Time will tell, and we'll see. I have no idea. Maybe. But, man, we are really breaking, and we're looking pretty bullish right now at this moment with SpaceX. So that's kind of cool to see, honestly. It's kind of fun. My other swing that I have, I'm still down in it, but finally we had a little bit of a squeeze with Archer today. And I mean little bit. It was up, at one point it was up 20%. Looks like it's up 12% right now. They struck a deal with Boeing, and we'll see what this does over the next coming days. Honestly, I'm hoping Archer will get its gear together. They'll start actually producing, and as these deals are coming in with legit companies like Boeing, perhaps Archer will gain some steam, and maybe my investment will not be in vain. And then again, maybe I should just get out of the trade, right? So one of those things where I'm still holding on to. Viking Therapeutics is another trade of mine, another swing, long-term swing. It is almost back into my position. I was trading Viking. I was selling some Viking as I went because I have several shares in it, and so I was getting some profit there when it was doing better about 2 weeks ago. But since then, it has fallen into the lower 30s. We'll see if it can recover, and if it does, that'd be sweet. I'd be super excited about that. SoundHound is another long-term swing position that I have, and this is so easy to short. So SoundHound is just not doing very well, and it is way off my position. This is one of those that by the end of the year, wife and I talked and said, we're going to reevaluate and say maybe we just cut this position entirely. Just take the loss, just take a tax write-off or whatever, and move forward with that. So anyway, happy Monday again to you all. I'll be back again tomorrow. I'll be on Trade the Pool live stream in the morning and also the afternoon for earnings. So if you haven't, please subscribe to my channel, comment below, leave a heart, leave a love, leave something nice, leave something mean. Now, don't be mean. Don't be mean. But if you want to be mean, you can, I guess. I don't know why you would, but you can go keyboard warrior. That's fine too. Whatever suits you. And if you have questions again regarding trading in a prop firm specifically, where very limited risk is involved, check out the link in the description. I do have a discount code for evaluations. It's 10% off. And if you have any further questions on that, again, I am all open to questions regarding prop firms, trading, life, all the good stuff. So hope you all have a good day.